So Capital Joe Baking is a micro bakery and cake workshop I'm Jill, and I was born and raised in Vietnam. And I came here when I was 14 for school and got a job, and made DC my home. Before Capital Joe Baking, I was working in business development for a few tech startups in DC. With the pandemic, I was never a baker. I actually am more of a savory person than a sweet person, so I never was interested in cookies or bread or cakes or any of the sweet things that I now make. But the pandemic happened and I was really anxious and bored, and actually my spouse challenged me to, do a bunch of fun, crazy projects in the kitchen, and that's how it started. April 2020, so we're just about 4 years into this journey, and I am entirely self-taught. I read lots of books, tested lots of recipes, had lots of failures. I documented lots of them, also tossed a lot of it as well to get to where I am today. I think sourdough is my big passion, partially because it was really therapeutic to me during the pandemic. I needed something that would create a little bubble where time slowed down, but also I needed something that would build trust. Sourdough bread making to me is really therapeutic because there are phases, but it takes time. Mixing takes time, fermenting dough takes 4 to 6 hours, and then you're shaping, and then you put it in the fridge. And of course, things go wrong. There are a certain point, you just have to trust that maybe it will turn out well and maybe it will not. And then the next day when you bake the dough and you have the moment where you can look into how the bread dough has risen, it could be like, oh yeah, that's beautiful, or, well, trash to the trash and starting over again. So I just really love that, you can learn and control so much. It takes time, and then at some point you just gotta trust that it might be okay.